Oh shit.
Were you not ready?
No, I was. I'm going to our YouTube and two different videos started playing at one time.
Oh shit.
So I heard a bunch of shit. Man, we're almost at 30,000 subs. Taking fucking forever. We're at
God,
29.5.
we have been stuck there for. It always kind of surprises me.
Yeah, we just don't push it enough, I guess.
I get the one thing. I swear to God, I do not understand this. The screaming face, the oh my God face, the stupid fucking face that has to go. Apparently, that's how you get more views. It absolutely is mind numbing to me that anyone who is serious about trading would click on a link with a guy with his hands on his cheek and his mouth open, wide open, going, "Oh my God, crypto crashing!" Are you fucking kidding me? That is what gets people to click to look at your content. It's just astonishing to me. You can count on the fact I will never be doing that.
Well, we got 18 people listening to us.
Oh shit, we do. Oh, I thought it was just you and me. Whoops.
Well, you're live.
Oh, all right, guys. Oh, well, all right. You got a
You
little
hear our rant about
little back and forth. Money, crypto, and I. So who? Oh, so there's Yogesh Eskalkar. Oh, Bitcoin going to 10K. Oh well. All right, maybe. Yogesh, I'm not so sure I agree with you there, but takes two to make a trade. Do we have 20? Oh shit, we do already. Okay, give me 1 sec. All right, okay, guys, here we go. All right. Well, I just feel a little bit like I'm overly redundant here, but I guess that we do have new people that view and new people that join us, new people that watch after the fact here. I know majority don't watch it live. So just a quick review as to what we do here and what the live stream is about. So we poll our members and ask them for the assets that they're interested in, and then we look at how they're approaching the technical analysis. And it's often an interesting blend between all the things that we teach. But we just want to see how you're progressing. And then much as I was talking about yesterday, it's a way of reinforcing it in your own mind. So essentially what we're asking the members to do is teach it back to us. Right, that makes sense because I'm a big advocate and real believer that if you want to really learn something, you've got to entrench it into your mind well enough to where you could teach it to someone else. Or said differently, if you were setting up a trade, I would want you to be able to explain in detail, or what I should say the members to explain in detail why they're taking the trade. Right, and I think that process is a very positive reinforcement in terms of developing discipline with entries and not doing stupid shit like trading because you're bored or because you had a hunch that it might be moving or the bottom's in, all those kind of things. We're trying to get them to take a very methodical, mechanical, thoughtful approach to trade entry and then, of course, targets and trade management. Now, some of that's happening outside of the live stream, but really what we're trying to identify is why they see an entry, what's the potential, if there's anything where we might be able to offer some assistance in some of their TA. That could be an Elliott count. It could be just maybe there's something they hadn't seen. So there's that happening. So in many respects, for those watching that are not already members, it's a chance for you to get a sense of what the membership experience would be like, because our expectation and what we tell members, the people that are investing money with us, if you want to really benefit from the membership, you have to participate, which means we want to see what you're tracking, what you're charting, what you're interested in, what are the assets. We don't care what it is. I don't care if you're bull, bear. I just want to see why, what you're interested in, and then can we help, right? If you're making substantial mistakes, maybe we can help. If you're doing great, then we're going to give you positive reinforcement that you're doing great, right? Then it becomes truly about money management. It's not your TA. So it's just we think it's a self-reinforcing process here. That's why we take this format. I know this is very atypical to the way other educators do it. In fact, most educators get on, they tell you what they're thinking and what they think and what they're going to trade. We're trying to do the opposite there because well, our goal is just not about us, it's about the members. So with all that said here, of course, the other thing here is that for those of you that have interest in setups, right? If you have some dry powder, you're looking for entries, I think you'll find a lot of good ideas and setups or things that might be, worthy of getting on your watch list for the right technical setup for entry. So all that said, oh God, should I tell them to smash that like button and all the other bullshit that everybody else says?
Yeah, let's just do it. We never do it.
We never do it. Smash that like button. Don't forget to hit that little bell so you'll get updated. And we'd probably have 3 times the viewers if we ever did that. I just assume if somebody likes what they see, they go, well, I'll give this a subscribe. I'll subscribe. So that said, okay, all of that done. That's enough ranting, and everybody's probably read and reread the disclaimer now 12 times. So here, I'm going to start out here. We're picking up, we're picking up, oh shit, where'd I put it? Here. This is a new member. Oh shit, I don't know how to say his handle. Al3urs, AILL3URS. I don't know how to say that, but he's a relatively new member, and he's just there's a little bit of a process you have to go through. So AIL3URS, assuming you watch this, you're giving me an image, which I can address the image, but what we want is a live chart so I can work with it. So next time you circle back here to post again, look up in this channel under vote or video analysis. Up at the top, there's a pinned tweet that walks you through how to give me a chart, to share your chart in a way that I can work with it on TradingView. So I'm sure you'll get that next time. So, but that said, here you've given me a daily on the euro, and I'm always glad to see some FX traders here. This actually looks like a decent count. I think you're in pretty good shape here. That's a mighty deep retracement. I'm assuming, I guess everybody can see it. Hard to miss the impulse going up. Well, just looking at this distance, see, I can't even draw it. I guess you guys track my mouse here. This sure looks like a 3, right? So, oh shit, right? I mean, it almost doesn't matter, right? So there's a 3, there's a 3. Now, is this, or do we have enough to be done here? Because we would need another 3 to complete it. It looks like you might be able to get it, but it might be one more down. So 1, 2. Oh fuck, there's not great subdivision. We are on a daily though, but this looks like 4-ish. Like one more down here to come into this base here would be very typical for FX. One more push down, run all the stops that are sitting there, grab that liquidity, and then crank it back up. So it's not a bad approach here. I wish I could get in there and dig a little deeper in terms of setup. But the one thing I will say is that whatever is happening here, this little bump up here that got us to this last little mini high, that certainly isn't a good start to a trend change. I think we could probably all agree on that. Maybe, right? You base here a little bit more, but that's there's no way you would lean into that and say, wow, that's a great start, right? It looks like we've got a trend change. Need some sort of change of character. And I know we can't get in there and dig right here. So, but anywhere down here, this 1.109 in that range here looks pretty solid here. And you could probably play off of that wave 1 pivot. So 1 to be on the watch list, but I think 1 down, then 1 up, and then the first retrace. So this has got a little cooking to do, I think, before it's ripe for an entry. Okay, so we'll get that right the next time here. So let me move on from that. So next up, I've got Chris NL. Now Chris is an interesting combo. Hang on a second. Sorry guys, allergies are just fucking terrible today. Oh, right here. So Chris he's a full combo of everything that I teach as well as what Monte Crypto teaches and how they dovetail together. So I like this. So now, of course, when I first bring this up, I'm like, holy shit, we've got a lot going on here. But if you just kind of pick it apart, you can get a handle on what we've got here. So let me kind of step back. So this is uni to the tether. He's giving me an 8-hour here. Now, here, let's see here. What we're talking about here. Can get some nice confluence down here, right? So, makes sense. Length of W is forward would be 100%, so we're just tagging the 100, as much like what Bitcoin's just done. What I don't like is the length of the A of the Y. And so this is a good example, right? So these are notes. He's giving these notes to me, but really the point is, as I was saying earlier, these are notes to himself. So this is a good example of a little bit of a trade diary. Okay, why? What, you know, if you're thinking of what, so I like the confluence, but what are the other issues here? So this would be just a great example of what you would want to put in, even just if you did like a screen capture. And God, there's all sorts of journaling programs that'll let you just do a screen capture, dump it in. So if you're back reviewing your trades for the month or the week or whatever it may be, you have a reference. Okay, what was I thinking here? Why? Right? Because we, you know, shit. If this thing takes off out of here, are you going to remember exactly what you were thinking here? It's just a good way to do it. And if you get stopped out, then you can come back to this and say, did I thoroughly think that through? Did I have all the right ingredients here? And then you do a little bit of a self-analysis. Okay, if it was a losing trade, is it just, okay, well, welcome to trading. Or was there some mismanagement here? Did I go too early? You know, is there something I can learn from it if it's a loser? And there are many, right, where you won't learn anything necessarily other than, you know, here's what you're going to learn. And most people will tell you they're okay with this, but really you got to experience it in abundance before you can really answer that, you know, with some set of experience. What you're going to learn from most losing trades is that you're going to get stopped out more than not. Like, oh, well, you're going to be wrong more than you're right, right? So everybody said when they come into trading, yeah, I get that, right? I've heard that. Yeah, I get it. Right? Particularly guys, right? It's easy to say. You'll find that will be a big struggle for most traders. Struggle with that, particularly guys, because we don't want to be wrong, right? So if just the process of doing this, saying, here's why I took the trade, here was the experience. Okay, well, I know I'm going to be wrong more than I'm right. So if that's all I learned, then I'm just accepting the reality of trading. If there was a misjudgment here or a miscalculation, or I got the count wrong, or there was some black swan, again, you've got something to refer back to. Okay, enough on that. So I'm just going to hide that for a second here, and then now. So the one thing you'll note here, of course, as he's pulling, where are you pulling from here? We are pulling. You're pulling here. You're pulling. Where's your? See, I think that's a mistake. Oh, I guess you could do it. What the hell are you doing? So I guess if we put it, boy, I can't. I gotta see what he's pulling from, right? So I always have to. For me, I want the zero line identified here, so I can see what I'm pulling from. So here's the gray. Here's the gray. All right, so I know where I am. So if I'm coming back up here, so does this? Well, let's see. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to deal with this chart. Okay. So here's the swing that he's measuring. There's the low that he's pulling from. Now we go back here. We've got breaks up here. Those look like they're 707s actually, which, no, you know, it's just one of the realities. We're not always going to get it, right? So those are 707s to the tick, right? It's another pivot here, right? So many are not aware of that. It's the square root of 50. We do see it commonly. It's often an excellent place for a stop, just on the other side of the 707, so that you're not getting pinged out by people that are now gearing, you know, dialed into the 65 or the 66 or, you know. 707 is a good, so you've got a little bit of a buffer. So you got to make sure you've got the target here so that your risk reward ratio stays, you know, in the right relationship. But fair to say here, hang on. Sorry, that you've lost the sell side algo, right? You can say that. So despite that, I mean, we look at this here, and there's no real easy explanation here. We lose the sell side here, but we end up going right to target, right? So obviously, right, it could be, right, that it's related to this. Could be a different algo, could be a recalibration, could be just randomness. We don't know. But this here being hit down here, I mean, you know, not everything is going to be an exact measure, right? There are going to be some where just it's off, or you can't explain it, or, you know, just the market forces were strong enough that despite that, we still go to target here. So with that said, now as we're coming back from down below, you can see here he's got a 50 and a 618 as we're approaching the 50 here. So we are pulling from the low down here as this goes up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 looks pretty solid. A, B, C, right? So we got a good candidate here for the W. Oh, it's just me, but I'm just, okay. So W, A, B, C into an X. So that's good work here. So I get a little, oh, no, I do get an impulse here. So I got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I get an impulse into the A, sideways into the B. Oh, here I got to dig in there a little bit. What are we doing here? All right, can we do this? Let's see. Where are we here? We got 1, 2. Well, that'll work. A, B. Okay, so he's doing it as a diag. So here it is. So we're going 1, 2, 3 here, allowing for the truncation here into the 4, and now we got a pretty good rip going for the 5. So that's what he's after here. We are in log scale. That's not terrible. It's a little unusual, but this being such an extreme, clearly a liquidation wick, I would allow for that truncation here. I mean, you can understand it, right? Well, shit, how else would you count it? It would be pretty tough, right? But I'm glad that he's not putting the 3 here, because I don't think you have the subdivision there. So the way he's worked it, A, B, into the C here, I think is the best compromise, given that you can't finish this with a new low here. 1, 2, 3. Well, you got a clear overlap here. Now, can you be done? 1, 2, 1, 2. Well, that looks good, right? So let's go down to the 30. So he's got all the subdivision he needs here. So the B would be in here. We'd be at a 1, a 2, and then look here. He's working the subdivision here. So let me take that up a degree. This is good work, Chris. Okay, so 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to get the 3. So he's got all the requirements here to get this impulse. I mean, that's quite a rip. You know, that would be 5, 6, 1, 8, 6, 6, 1, 8, the length of that 1. That's a pretty good rip right there. So coming back for the 4, well, we can look at this and say, well, that's clearly the 4 of the internal 3. So it sure does look like it needs one more down, right, to where, you know, I have to catch myself, right? I say that like it needs one more, right? The market doesn't need to do anything. But for a pattern that we can lean into and say, okay, I'm comfortable here putting money at risk based on a pattern that I can recognize, I know is prone to repeat. It's not that the market has to do this. It's that if the market does this, then we can evaluate where we are and say, okay, I've got a pattern that I recognize here that's a potential, nothing more than potential place for us to look for at least a minor trend change. Well, how do we determine a minor trend change? Well, first thing, we got to get a higher low, right? Then we got to get a higher high. Right now, is that enough? All right, it's a start on it, right? But of course, it's really not enough, right? So if we got this, okay, well, we've got our 5 that we're looking for. Okay, if I get here and I get a higher low, which is what the whole way down, it's lower lows the whole way. Now, do I know that I got a trend change there? Right, hard to make that call, right? Because this could easily just be an ABC, right? Never the first time. 1, 2, 3, right? So how is that? Well, thus the emphasis on minor, right? Can I get a minor trend change here, right? Just to set up, you know, perhaps there's if it was an impulse, you might be looking at it like this. Oh, 1, 2, 3. There's 3. Hey, but you said we got a higher high, higher low. That's a trend change. Well, nothing is that black and white in the market. That's the ingredients of a trend change. But right now, that's a 3. That's corrective. Right, so at that point, you'd be saying, oh, well, I got the minor trend change here because from this to here, there's a trade, right? But you'd be anticipating that to continue because that's a pattern we can recognize. Once again, the market doesn't have to do that. The market doesn't have to do anything. But if you were sitting right here with that pattern in place and you thought you were in the midst of an impulse, that little minor trend change is just that, not enough to change the trend permanently. Right, so it's just the intermediate trend change that sets up the retracement that puts you into a pattern you recognize. Now, the exact same thing would happen again down here, right? It's just the same thing over and over again, right? Because this is all the market ever does, right? Now, if we do this, now I'd have 2. If I got that, now I got 2 higher lows. Now, do I know right there? Oh, wait, shit, I got a higher low. I got a higher low, higher, high, high. Do I have it? Do I have it right there? Would I know? Well, still intermediate, because what would prevent this from doing that? Nothing, of course, right? So that's why what we're always trying to do is identify where the 3s, where the 5s. Okay, well, if that was an A, B, or a 1, 2, 3, followed by another 3, well, my inclination would be to look for one more down, right? Again, not a requirement, but if I'm trying to trade a pattern I know is prone to repeat, I'm expecting that to come down and finish with a 5. If I get that here and I start here, well, ABC could be at a higher degree, just another ABC, just like this was. So that's 1, 2, whoop, there goes the 3, and then the whole thing starts again, right? Now we do the exact same thing all over again, right? Do I get a trend change? Is that a trend change? Nope. Is that a trend change? Nope. All right, how would I know it's a trend change? Well, you got to break the pattern, which is why context is everything with Elliott Wave, right? So if I get that, now I'm here, right? Still could be, but now how am I relating to the prior structure, pivots, the count that was there when I got that? Now I got a trend change. I got higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Right now I've got something I can work with. Until then, every one of those 3s is dangerous, right? You don't know, right? Because you're sitting right there. What have I got? You can only make a deduction on that based on the context that's come previously, which is why the Elliott is helpful. All right, so got on a little rant there. Didn't quite. It's just free thinking, I guess, is freestyle thinking. I never come in with any agenda. Okay, so here this looks like one more down, Chris, and we'd have the candidate here because we'd have although that 3 it really is mighty fucking big. 1, 2. I don't think you've got anything else to work with there. Yeah, I think you're stuck with that. I think you're going to have to use that as the next 1, 2. Yeah, but I feel you, and that's such a big 3. So you'd be expecting perhaps a more shallow 4 there. Oh, coming back to this would make perfect sense, right? Come back here and then drive it down. Oh, I guess I'm gonna run out of stuff here. So if we're doing this right here to come back into that structure, one more down. Well, you'd have all the ingredients. Okay, let's go back to. What did you give me, a 2 hour, I think? Take that away. Oh, this is your, because, so, okay, so, this is, what is this here? I'm going to hide that just for a sec. Okay, so what he's trying to do is give you the geometry here. This is good. This is nice here. We do it this way. I think that's what he gave me. He's trying to give you the geometry of the diag here. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, so you see how that fits into that diag. Right, you see how he's used these trend lines to kind of guide us on the geometry. So if we pivot down here, we'd be at the 50. We'd be, we've got you wouldn't want to lose track of the fact that the median, the edge of the median line is down here, right? So that's, if we're going to continue to push lower, that's a reasonable target. You'd be at the 1272. So something to be watching for, but really that would just be gravy, because if you're in this trade, then it's just a matter of trade management, right? What you got here, you taking it just because you're at the trend line? I'd want to give that a little room, but it's so reasonable to trail. If you got a couple of pivots in here, trail with a pivot. So if you got that and you got a little bit further, put your stop there. You get that, you got a little further, stop there. See if you can milk that for all that's there, because really the setup here is to be pushing for, if you got another kick on that, you're looking for the 2. So at some point you're going to need to, it's essential, right? If we're going to trade this on the bull side, we've got to get a 5 out of here. So if you want to be more conservative, you wait for it, right? Because that will come, right? So you could buy it. Oh, hey, I got the breakout here, and just if you think about it, right, it's likely to come right back to where you were. Right now, of course, right, there are times where you're going to miss it. But so you're just kind of tracking this on the way down. You've got all the ingredients here, that's as he's noted here, for this to be setting up for a 2. Well, of course, if I can set something up for a 2, well, this is a pretty solid project. After this monster rip that we had here, coming back down to the golden zone. Well, oh shit, here, I can't do it. Let's go to the 8. there's not much. I suppose you're looking here. You could just work off of some of this to some degree. If we're coming down here, there's not a lot here. You'd be on the edge of where it's going to be, obviously fat here. I'm going to just POC. But that's a pretty robust correction. So I'd be a little mindful of the fact that, okay, this was pretty, but this is a big fat 3, right? That's all it is, right? It's just a 3. I mean, look at all the craziness that's in there. At the end of the day, it's just a 3. So I'd want that. I'd want to see a good rip here to some obvious structure. Shit, look at all that, right? So something where you would say, okay, I can understand why if we go up here and we hit that structure, I can understand why it might stall there. It at least hit its head there. Maybe you pause here for a second. Now, first retrace. What are you trying to get there, right? I mean, if this is the 2, 1, 2, well, right, that's not going to be the 3. Right, this is the big banana that you want here. We want to be in the 3. Oh, let's use the golden. Right, what's your target up here? That's the big daddy right there. You're looking for the 3, right? Lots of upside here. I mean, other than there's not a lot of price action to work with here, that's the only thing I don't like here. But if you come down here, if we got the golden here off of the golden corner and you get that's a trade you want to pay attention to, right? That first retrace, that's going to be the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lots of juice up there, lots of potential if we can get out of this. Whatever we're doing here, the correction here that all of crypto is going through. So something down here, this would be on my watch list for sure, right? This would be on my A list. Now, this may take a little time because it doesn't look like we're done here. But first little pop up and retrace where, again, all I would have is the potential here for a trend change. Oh, I got a higher high. Now, can I hold the higher low? Up you go. All right, A list. All right, that's good work, Chris. Okay, let me keep moving here. I guess we got... a couple of requests. Okay, that's cool. We'll get to them shortly here. So let me just finish the members here from yesterday. So this is, who is this? Oh, Eric S. Okay, Eric S. giving us EOS to the dollar tether. EOS, God, is this thing still alive? Let's get over here to... Well, you're giving me the 15-minute. Okay. Hey, Robert R., I see that. We will definitely get there in a second. Okay, so Eric S. is doing some short-term trading here where, right, so I'm assuming most of you guys will recognize if you've tried to use Elliott Wave in short-term trading, you're changing the counts frequently. So I really don't use anything under the 15. I don't. I think we're still valid at the 15, but underneath the 15. So we, of course, we day trade in the futures markets every day. I don't use Elliott Wave at all. I mean, there are times when 5 and a 3 are just in your face, but we don't try and label it during the course of the day. So this looks. Why'd you give me such a? Looks like we gave me a 15. I guess I got some context here. Okay, so golden zone, touch, rejection, pitchfork. That's kind of interesting. Well, that's what did you do here? So we went modified shift. Okay, got it. Okay, so oh Jesus, look at that. Yeah, it still surprises me. All right, so he's got a modified shift going into the golden zone that just got that target to the tick. Probably just a coincidence. Okay, so I gotta pick some of this apart here. So interesting. Look what he gets here. So we get golden zone to target. Now we get the exact same thing again. Interesting, right? Here it is again. Exact same thing, right? To the golden zone. Now this one here, you can always look on the edge. Gets its target right here. Second target, third target, right at the edge of the median line. Which is why that one we were just looking at before was Uni or one of them where I was saying, looks like it might be a little bit more down here to try and get that geometry of that outside, that edge of the of the median line be something to be mindful of if you're trying to pick the turn early. Now, we did just get an algo touch. Remember, an algo touch here, that's just that algo taking profit. That's not a buy signal. All right, with that said, let's, so we've got the ingredients here for a low, although...
Go ahead and, he said, zoom out to the daily. He originally posted it as a daily, but because he was charting it today on a 15, it went there.
Okay, I got it. Okay. I was wondering why he's giving me a 15. Okay, this looks pretty good. Oh, these are cool. What do we got here? Is that...
Those are the
speed fans?
Monty. Those are Monty speed fans.
Oh, that's a Monty magic. I don't tell them, right? They gotta. We don't give that away. That's a secret he does. Okay, so that's some. You got to come back on Wednesdays to understand that.
Not tomorrow though. Not tomorrow.
Oh yeah, not tomorrow. He's still dealing with I told you guys he had a fire in his house. Okay, that's a. Well, eventually, I ride at Monte Crypto all the time to get him to do a course, which I think he will eventually do it. So he'll reveal how he does those. Okay, so this golden zone. So let's go down here and see. So what are we trying to say here? We're trying to say that we're coming into a 2. Well, that's a mighty deep 2. Well, did we go 887? Well, let's just see where we are. Do we have something to work with here? We're past the. Oh fuck, what is it? Oh, platinum here. We're past the 786. We're just tagging the 887 and the 886 down here. So let's get in there. We're not quite. All right, so here's the algo touch. So do we have another one to go into? So do we have the potential here? So that's, oh, whoops. Okay, so we got, God, can we count this out? Looks like it's a, well, okay, so same thing all of the time, right? Can I spot the 3s and the 5s? Well, that looks like a good 5 there. Right now, I'm out here on a daily. Let's start taking it down. Let's go to a 12. Okay, so I got a 5 there. But where am I in that count? That looks triangle-ish. A, B, C, D, E. A, B. God, can I dig a C out of that? Well,
I think you're still muted.
Sorry. Looks like they used this, right? So there's the, right. Okay, so there's a good example for some of you guys that are still kind of trying to figure out how this works. So why would he use this pivot? Because the algorithm used it, right? So here, swing low, swing high, we come back, 3 taps, right? Fortunately, there's no such thing as a triple top. We learned that yesterday. But 3 times, and of course, I'm kidding. Swing, retrace, 3 hits into the golden zone, right? So we know what happened there, right? We don't have to, oh shit, what, huh, wonder why, huh? No, we know why. Okay, so boom, boom, third target, right? They got them all. So that's why he's using that, because it looks kind of random if you're like, well, fuck, man, how do you pick which pivot? That's why, right? So good job, right, that he knew to use that because the algo used it, right? So thus, this isn't like, oh shit, do I use this one, this one, this one, this one, this one? Which one do I use? Well, we always wanted to pay attention to what they used, right? So swing, retrace. Okay, got all the targets hit down here, but where the fuck are we in this count? Okay, so that's clearly a 3. So this looks like already, fuck. Oh shit, we're gonna have to do this differently. Okay, so the question is, how are we gonna finish it? Well, we could do this. You could go 1, 2, 3, 4. We could go A, B, C into a. I think we've got to do it that way because this does not look like we're going to finish. So do you see why I'm saying that? So if I was thinking, oh, 1, 2, doesn't look like I've got a. Jesus. 1, 2. Well, let's just see if we can make it work. All right, if that's 1 and that's 2. That's not like that could be an internal 3. You would need this to be the 3, the 4, and the 5, right? It's all. That's that we're going below the 887, right? That doesn't seem to work. So per the anyone who's a bull here, which it looks like the way he's looking to count this here, we're looking for a 2. That doesn't look like it's going to finish, right? So it already looks like you've got multiple 3s here. So this looks like a 3. Then it looks like you do a triangle, and then it looks like we're working on perhaps another 3 to get that done. So I'm going to change this a little bit because I don't think we can do it as a 5. So thus, it's not that his count was inaccurate. It's just that we can't finish it. So we need to reconsider it, right? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A, B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so there's an A, B, C. So I can go, oh, fuck. Here, hang on. Get it right here. So I can go W, A, B, C into an X. Now, is it A, B, C? Do I need another X? Let's just put that down here for a second. Okay, this already looks like well, that might be far enough. We could do it as a flat. Well, that's a 3. It might be. It might be. It may not be, though. No, it's not long enough. Well, so we might have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and squeeze that in there. That's a bit of a force fit. See, I can't work this as a 3. Well, fuck, right? I mean, if you want to follow rules and guidelines, I can't go with ABC because I can't work it as a flat. That's not far enough. So I would have to go into an A or a 1. I think we're going to have to do it this way. Okay, so let's just reset here. Okay, as sexy as that all is, I got to figure out where we're going. Okay, so this, we'll just take that off for a second. All right, now let's just dig in here and see if we can make this count fly. All right, so I'm just pulling that off here. So it looks like we've got to go, this looks like a triangle to me. So it looks like we go, so I've got to actually do it. We'll get there eventually. Okay, so it looks like we got to go W, X, Y. I want to go X, and let's see if I can go Z in here. And then we're just going to take all that off just for the time being. Let's see if we can get the count to fly. That's it, right? So we addressed his thoughts. So 3, 3, A, B, C. So it looks like I can get that to work. Oh, fuck. Here, I got to do it this way. I got to go A, B. Oh, fuck, I might be stuck with that. Let's push this off for a second. I might be stuck with that because I can't quite get it to play there. If that's A and that's B. Well, it does look like that's a... Fuck, I don't want to go 1, 2, 3. Fuck, I might have to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we just had that labeled. God damn, I don't want to do that as the 3. Well, sometimes the market doesn't give what you want. That's self-contained. So this has to be 1, 2, 3, 4. No, not much of a finish. Let's see. And this was the one we nailed. We got the golden zone. Oh no, that's the one went 707.
You muted or thinking?
I'm sorry, a little of both. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I got to put 1 there. 2. See, we'd have to trade it as a diag here. 3, 4. God damn it, it's giving me too many. Well, this I think we can all agree sure looks like a triangle. Oh, fuck. How are we doing that? A, B. I think it's like we've got to do a triangle within a triangle. A, B. What? Fuck, can I get that to fly? Maybe I can. A, B, C. I think I can get that to work. A, B, C, D, E into the B. 1, 2, 3. That's skinny, but I think that's all we got there. Boy, is that a fucking hideous count. What am I missing? I can't do WXY. I could do it. I could do it this way. Here, we can't finish it right. So I think we can do it this way. So we can do WXY as an A. Oof. I love this, but we're running out of options here. I think we can do this as an A. I need that to be the B. Looks like this has more to go. We got some. I can't get a 3 quite in there. I know it's a triangle. I'm just trying to get a handle on how to count it. So this would be ABC. I want this. I don't want to connect the two. Oh, shit! I might have to do it like that. But I think I want that. I need that as the E. C, D. Oh, fuck. We got to do a triangle within this. So it's got to be A, B, C, D, E into the B. So then we'd have, well, it doesn't look like we overlap there. So I think I'm okay with that as a 1. Yep, we are. So let's see if we can finish that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe. Algo target, right? So this was where we just hit the algo target. So we would need this to be the C that's finishing into that. Oh, that's ugly, but you got a candidate here. So there's the 2. So let's pull that all the way back out. Let's see if that can hold. That's about as far as I think that you can let that go. Right, this has got a hold down here. Oh, the one other thing I'd put on this is, how do we look here? Well, there's the 618. Right, got it right here. But now if we come down here, right, this game over on any bull count. I think that this is what you've got here. So these maybe still come, right? Maybe. I can't say I love it, but I don't see anything better without spending another hour on it. This looks like that's something that completes into the triangle here. Maybe. Tough one here. I don't. Here's what I'd say. I don't see any reason to be chasing a trade here unless you're already in it and you're looking for signs of life. Well, you better. That's going to all have to break and do something like that. There needs to be a major change of character here. I don't. Otherwise, otherwise you're buying it just because it's so low, which is a dangerous thing to do. Oh my God, look how low it is. I suppose if you're a big advocate of EOS, right, we get down into this, anywhere into this range. We're going back to the COVID low. We get anywhere into that range, you might accumulate here. You'd have to be a big fan of this because this has been a monster disappointment, I think, to many. So I would want to see it come out of there, maybe retest, then go. I don't think this would be, I don't even think it'd be on my watch list. It would be, okay, I remember EOS. Yeah, they were something for a while. I shouldn't say that. I don't think there's a trade here. Right, you're just relentless down and kind of a confusing count in here anyway. So this one would be Eric S. Maybe you're a long-term hodler here. All right, I can probably nail that a little bit tighter with more time, but I don't want to spend 2 hours on it. It's not the trade that's there isn't good enough in the first place. Okay, so let me no disrespect, Eric. My guess is you're probably holding some and looking for a Hail Mary. Okay, okay. Oh, so I start here at Fastlane Hawk. Is he new? He's not new, is he, Fastlane Hawk? He's giving me, I think he is. So, because he's giving me images. Shit. Okay, let me try that.
No, okay, so he did do images, and then I messaged him. So
Oh, yeah?
go down under CN, and he's got the link there.
Oh, good. Under Fastlane Hot. Where is he, man?
So if you go under his 3 pictures, and then underneath CN, you'll see
Oh, I see
Fastlane
it.
Hot
Okay,
again.
got it. Yep, got it. Okay.
And now it just depends on.
Yeah, I got it.
Last night he had Bitcoin on it, so you may just have to do
I got
render token at Huobi.
I got render token. I think that's what he's looking for.
Yeah, that's the one he's looking for.
Okay, render token on a 4. God, I don't know this one. Do you know this one? Ooh, interesting colors. I like that. Although I always kind of like to know up volume, down volume. Well, okay. I don't think I've seen Fastlane's work before. Let's see what he's got going on here. So we are in log scale.
He's fairly new. He was one that donated to us a lot, and then he ended up joining.
All right, welcome aboard.
He does a lot of Monty analysis. So.
Oh, man. Okay, well, I love that you say that. And I know those that don't know it are like, what's Monty analysis? What's this Monty stuff? Well, that's the surprise package in the box. Okay, so... All right, so no Elliott Wave, which right not a requirement here. Would it be helpful here? Oh, we got to get that fucker. These are a pain in the ass, right? You got to keep that off the screen. Okay, so...
he's got render to Bitcoin up. So go ahead and do render USDT.
Is that the one he wants?
Huobi. Yeah, he wants the USDT.
It's RNDR to USDT.
RNDR.
RNDR USDT.
At Huobi.
Huobi. Oh, there we go. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay, so sorry for the hold up here, guys. All right, I'm going to take the volume off just to free up a little space here. All right, well, he's fully embraced my pounding into those that watch here how to use the median lines, so that's very nicely done. Okay, so what do we got here? This is a cluster F, right? That's one of those uncountable sections. Oh, fuck. Can you even get a diag in there? I don't think you can. That's not going to be long enough. Oh, let's just see. Here, let's just quickly measure. All right, let's see if that's the one. We're not long enough there. So the question is 3 longer? I don't think it is. I think 5 is going to be longer. Yep, it is. So this is a uncountable. No, fuck. I don't know that it matters here. Let's pull back out, right? There's sections where you're not going to get a count. I don't see a way to count that. Oh, shit. We're on an 8-hour puck. Let's not worry about it. Oh, real quick. Let me just go down to a 2 and see if there's... Oh, I hate leaving something like that. It's just my... God damn it, how are we going to count that? You'd have to do it here. Fuck, it's not there. All right, this would have to be 1, 2, 3. I don't think you can get that. 2. Where could we get that to qualify? Not until here. This was so fucking... that would have to be A, B, C, right? I think I'm going to leave that as the uncountable rather than dwell on it. Okay, so let's just call it sideways fuckery. Okay, so question is, do we need it? Do we need it in here as a 1, 2? All right, it's kind of back to what he had. Oh, fuck, that looks like some sort of pump wick, so probably a WXY. Although, just out of curiosity, is it technical? Did we get the 50 there? No, we did. All right, I can live with it, right? So there are tons just, welcome to reality of trading. Everything's not going to be perfect. Okay, so 1, 2. Well, all right, so just looking at it, you wouldn't want to try and connect this with this, right? You want this to be all self-contained, right? This is way too far. So whatever we did here, oh fuck, come here, back to the 4. Wait, it makes sense. So what's he doing here? Is those order blocks? Gotta be what he's thinking. Okay, well, let's just start measuring, right? So this would be where you would start. So how do we look here? Well, okay, that helps. But I still, right, I just told you I don't want to connect the two. But that looks like that's got to be, oh, fuck, how are we going to do that? 1, 2, this is all got to be self-contained as the 3. So I think you got to get rid of that. Get rid of that. How do we deal with this? Well, you don't have an impulse here. So at this moment in time, here's what you have. Right? It's an ABC. And we can't force fit, right? Something that's not there. So I'm just going to take some of this down, get in here and say, well, what do we do with this? Well, the Elliott here is not particularly helpful here. Right? So, I mean, it was there. The potential was there. This is what you wanted, right? You're going to have something like that, right? That's what you wanted. You don't get it. So what do? Well, I mean, it's still tradable here. The Elliott's going to be elusive, right? We just don't have enough information. So while it's tempting to go, 1, 2, 3, right? That would be your first thought. I think not, because the subdivision here doesn't lend itself to it. Right now, if we take that out, okay, maybe there's some fucking, it could be, right? It could be you're going to end up with some big diag like this, but I wouldn't want to put money at risk on that. So here's the consolidation around. So this would be prior 3, 4 likely, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to finish that. So looks like it's shit. I guess if I had to do this, this looks like 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like what you'd have to do there. ABC. All right. So not getting what I want here from the Elliott. I'd be curious just here. All right, so when it's not there, the thing to do is not to force it. Okay, that's interesting, right? So this was the geometry here was providing some of that resistance here, but once it broke, now we're outside of the second, so I think that's broken. So he did a nice job here of adapting to this as it came down. I'd want to see, okay, is there enough there here to be a point of technical confluence that I might think about along there? Okay, well, I got the 1382 damn near to the tick, but I'm kind of watching this area here as he is as well. I'm saying, okay, if we get into here, now, does that look like it would make sense to be a buyer here? Well, let's see. Let's go to a 1. Okay, so I'm going to just take that off for a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now let's check that 1 to the 3. All right, so we're good there. So we got just shy of the 1272. So that looks good. 1, 2, 3. There's the clear. All right, sometimes it's just drop dead simple, right? We can't miss that. All right, so that helps you identify where you are in the count, because that sure looks like a 4, does it not? Right, so a little ABC into the 4. We're gonna have to just deal with that. 1, 2. You guys, I always wonder how you see those. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Another nice little ABC, just like this one. Now you wanted to be done here, but you didn't. ABC into enough. So boy, these are what are guiding you, right? These are the guide. Okay, right? Do we have a trend change yet? Right? So as I was saying earlier, oh, hey, there's a little higher high, but in context, that's not a trend change. It's just the correction to the impulse that preceded it. So if I brought this up and I'm just trying to pick it apart, there's another one. I'm just looking for, okay, everything, all of these little threes are going counter to the dominant trend, right? So even if you just put do we have the Vegas wave on here? Yeah, we do. All right, so using his own colors. Okay, so here as we're rolling over here, this would be the 233 right here. Oh fuck me! Come on, let's see. Let's get the 233 in red. Okay. Okay, so right, so here now when they're right on top of each other here. Now we get really established trend, right? So we retrace, right? Perfect retraces back to the 233. Down we go. So you got a candidate here to be done. That looks almost exactly like what Bitcoin's doing. So is that one to? Well, it looks like you might have it there. Let's go 15-minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. Let's label it up. Okay, so that looks like 1, 2. Well, that looks like 3, 4. I might need that. 5. A, B, C. Actually, looks like you might do it this way. 3, 4. That's probably a little small. Let's get that up. It doesn't look like it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like you might be able to squish that in there as an ending diag, right? So extension in the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like that actually could work. But that's not the 2 we want. Well, there's another little 3. But that's mighty shallow for a 2. If that's it, do we get? Didn't even get the 338. It's not a requirement that we come to the 50. It's just a little bit unusual. So you might be looking there thinking, boy, if that. It wouldn't be unheard of. It's not like we never see it, right? It's just it would be. I'd be already thinking, oh. WXY to come down, but okay, maybe it's a 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Still to come. Doesn't look like that's done either, actually. How'd you finish that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. Which makes so this is it's kind of a tricky one here. So this looks like you've got a 3 that finishes, right? We can't finish in a 3. So circling back would make me think, is there a WXY I can squeeze in there? I don't think you can. You don't have a clean finish there. That's 1, 2 all day, or AB. That looks like ABC to me. Yeah, this one might take a little more work. But we are down to the 15-minute. Let's go back to the hourly here. Oh, that is a shitty finish. You might be stuck with it. I don't see how we're going to get a WXY into that. There's almost no way to finish that. Well, here's what it could be happening there. Okay, so that's a tricky one. So that would make me really uncomfortable to be longing into that because look here. So we've got this little 3, right? This you can't horseshoe a 5 into that. Right, so what's the alternate, right? If you're looking at that, what might you be thinking? Let's take this up a degree. All right. It can't go much farther here, but it occurs to me that this could be yet more to come, like this. I think that you got a candidate here. Oh, fuck me. Come here for the 4. Okay, so let's get rid of this. Okay, I think you might just consider this because that can't finish that way. Something's not right there. So what's an alternate? Oh shit! I suppose we could end up with this, but that can't go too far. So what I'm seeing here is the potential for an expanded B, C. Well, we'll see, right? How far that goes. So that can't go too far here. You'd have to be back here going, what the? Have to spend some more time with that. This would be, shit, get you guys up to, hang on. Sub, let's put it something we can see. Oh, fuck me, come here. How about blue? 1, 2, 1. Okay, hang on. Let's see. Let's measure this out here. So if that's the 2, we might have to rethink this. This could be 1, 2. Okay, so let's. All right. So this, well, perhaps an example, right? What remains to be seen, where the fact that this doesn't finish is going to force you into rethinking the count, right? Because it would have been too. It's easy to go, oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're done. But if you break it down there, you can't finish it. So. To then just go, oh, fuck it, and then just go, oh, 1, 2. Well, okay, maybe. But really, almost 30 years of doing this, right? I have never seen something do that, right? And then just make a new trend change, right? It's just, could it happen? Yeah, it could happen. But I wouldn't put money at risk on it. Well, there's the 2618 here, but how the fuck would we get there? This might need some more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. This could be 1, 2. Let's see how long we are here. 1, 2. Well, there's the pocket we're looking for right there. Right, that's not insignificant. So if this could this work here as 1, 2, 3. We're looking for the 4 to the 5 here, so I got to get rid of that. I got one too many here. That's what I'm seeing there. Because I don't like that finish. Right? Nobody's going to get a 5 in there. You can't do it. But this can only go so far. All right, so well, let's just check it here. So if that's going to hold as the 2 here, and that's going to be my 3, well, of course, the algo wouldn't be using that. The algo is just going to use, it doesn't care about the Elliott count. I can't say I love it, but it's not so much bigger here that this actually might fly. It's not so much bigger in time as would compare to this one, to the 2, that, I mean, is it bigger? Yeah, it's bigger. Three, 4, 5. So this would have to be the 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. See, you almost damn near got the same problem there. It's really hard to finish that. Well, that looks like a better fit, because this is a 3 all day. So this would become the 1. And we just measured that, right? So this would have to be, no, let's see, from that 2, that's all right, we got the 127138. It was from the larger one, but I don't think I can get. Oh, that's a tricky one. What's the alternate here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, that doesn't work because then it's a diag, right? So you're being, the rules are forcing you into this, right? So you can't go 1, 2, 3 because that looks like an impulse. A, B, C because you'd overlap here. So it can't be that. Because it's, well, fuck, can it? Could it be A, B, C? A, B, C, is that an A, B, C? Well, let's just think about that. Right, so this is not insignificant. Okay, so is it a diag? Fuck, tough one. All right, well, welcome to trading, right? This is what you're trying to figure out the whole time. What the hell do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, let's just quickly. How do we look here? We're long enough here for well, okay, so it can't be 1, 2, 3. So I think 1, 2, I think that actually plays best. 3, so it's 1, 2. We have to do it up a degree. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. God damn it, that's a tough one. If I put the 4 here, can we finish it that way? And we go to, we're still looking for the 5. We still can't finish, but actually, no, we can't. We still need a 5. Son of a bitch, tough one. 2, 3, 4, A, B. I still can't finish it. You can't get around that 3. So let's just think about the alternate here. So this would leave me, you know, no trade, right? If I can't figure the count out, no trade. Even that looks like a 3. Tough one. I don't think I'm gonna get it. I have to take too much time. 1, 2, 3, 4. God, could that be it? It might be that. I think that's what we're stuck with here. God damn it, here I'm stuck on this one. So, unless the 3 is still yet to come, right? This could have more down here, which would be bad news for bulls. So here, let's see if I can finish it up here. I'll get out of here. Okay, so it looks like you'd have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, looking for that 5 to finish that. This being the 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. You're seeking the 4 to get that 5, which would be the 5 of the 3. So all this would come over here. So this would be the 5 of the 3 if you're coming down that low. This would have to go up a degree or 4. 4, 5 gives you the 3. 4, 5 down here. Okay, let's horseshoe that all together, see if we can make that work. God damn, I think that's what you got. Interesting. 2618 from the 1, 2. Still can't finish it. All right, that's about as best I can do. If I spend any more time here, I mean, you guys will be nodding off. Well, that sometimes you just get stuck, right? That's just the reality of it. Best eliticians are gonna come up with something. It would be fine if we didn't have this 3 in the finish, but that makes me think we're not done yet. So that my thought would be more down until something really confirms. Like, so we would have to go up here and really kick into a 3, and then you'd be back here going, all right, I have to fucking do the whole thing, right? So again, I'll you guys will be bored to tears. All right, sometimes I've taken an hour to get a count many times. I don't see a solution here, but this I think is the key to the whole thing, right? So once that gives us more info as to, are we going 1, 2, and we're just going to be stuck with this? Is there some fucking 8? Fuck, I don't. Shit, you can't finish it. All right, so you just don't have enough information there, so you're stuck there. All right, tricky one. Oh, who gave Fast Lane Hawk gave us a very, very tough one. Just uncooked. Right? I don't know what's coming out of there. I don't know if we're going to have bread or a pie or cookies. I don't know what's coming out of the oven there, but no trade. Or if I can't figure them out, I hold. Right? I'll just wait and see. Okay, give me some more information, then maybe I can get it. So tough one. You stumped the band there, Fast Lane. All right, let me keep going. I got Frayed is back. Adam, USDT.
Now go ahead. Go above CN with Zoom.
Go above to CN. Got it right.
Yeah.
CN Salazar with Zoom. All right. Well, Hopefully that's the only one I get stumped on. But it wouldn't be the last one. Okay. What we got here? Zoom. Oh, hello, Zoom. Oh, he gave me a little reminder here. Okay, so CN Salazar, this looks like really nice work here. So looks like one. What are you doing there? Oh, is that you got an ABC there? So that's good. One. Okay, we can live with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, looks like WXY into an A, 8, 3. C. Okay, so well, so we got some labeling here. So did you say, okay, so subdivision, retracing the golden zone. Well, okay, so let's here. I'm just going to kind of make some assumptions here. So I'm assuming you're calling that a 1, and we're working into the 2, right? So 3, 4, 5 still to go. Let's go up a degree. Oh, that'll work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. So you got all the subdivisions there, but if we go ABC here, what? Right. We got some labeling here that's maybe it's it's over here, but we got to call it something. So what are we calling that? Where is your subdivision here? Is it in here? Subwaves. Okay. So let me go here. Subwaves. Oh shit. Oh, okay. There's all your subdivision. Okay. Oh, that's kind of cool. I always forget you can do that. Did you? Okay, so maybe you did give it to me. Okay, so let me come back out over here. So let's go into an hourly. Maybe I can see it. See, here's a good example of why. Okay, well, so these are kind of big. All right, let me take these down. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so but what are we calling that? All right, so it seems like we just have 1 degree here that's unaccounted for. So we get a clear, oh, yeah, we get it. All right, so we have a zigzag. Okay, so we've got 5, 3, 5, right? So we have a perfect zigzag there. What are we calling that? All right, we got to label it. So just, you'll get this, right? I'm kind of teasing you. Zigzag completes. Right? It doesn't, I mean, it could have been the 2, right? But it doesn't complete. So we got to give it a higher degree to call it something. So ABC into a, oh, let's see, you're going, okay, well, we can't go a zigzag into an A, right? So we've got to take that off, right? It's a good thought. So if it's an ABC, right, which is what you've got here, we have to call that a W, right? So we go W, ABC into an X, and now AB. Do we have to do X, Y, Z? We might. Okay, so W, X, A, B, C. Okay, let's keep going down here. So if that was A, B, C, A, B, C, A, B, C, this would be W, X, Y. But boy, look how far we've got to go here. So something's wrong here in the subdivision. Well, that's a monster. Holy fuck. Let's see. Let's go back to the tooth. All right. Tough one, CN. All right. Jeez, this guy's killing me today. A, B, C. We got to call that a W. A, B, monster C. Well, I think that's what we're stuck with. So, what are you thinking in there? Your stuff is so big, I got to get it so I can understand what you're thinking. Okay, so let's go sub ABC. Let's go micro. Okay, so we're going to go ABC, right? But we're not, right? We got to call it something. So do you see what's missing, CN? We're missing the higher degree. So ABC into a W, ABC into an X. To follow your count here, this would be ABC, so this would be WXY. Oh, looks like we might be able to get a triangle in here into an X, but we can't finish it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I got to just kind of wreck this a little bit. I'm sorry, man. I just so I can get it here for the others watching here. So it's a tricky one. This looks very 4-ish or B-ish. A, B, C, D. Okay, it looks like we can get a triangle in there if I got this right. Well, let's label that. A, B, C, D, E. Okay, all right. So we get a little triangle in there. So, son of a bitch. That's a tough one. Okay, so let's go. I think we have to go WXY. So this is A, B, C into a W. So a zigzag into a W. X. Fuck, it has to go down here. So okay, I got it. All right, so it has to be this. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into an A. All right, that's the only thing we can do. I know it's not pretty, but I think that's what we're stuck with. So, because this has to be A, B, and now we're going down. I mean, look how fuck it's got so much to go here. So well, that's a very very tough one, right? So it's not surprising. You look for some help here. You made a great start on it. You just forgot to give it the upper degree. So I think we can do it this way. So if we go W, X, A, B, we're looking for fuck. I'm running out of room down here. WXY. Fuck, that is a really wild disparity between sizes there. Let's try the 4. See if we can. Is this just too wacky to be good? So this would have to be here. Let's go back down here. Let's go to green. 1, 2. Okay, same thing. We got to go. We got to call them something. Let's go. All right, so you kind of did the same thing here. So we got 5, 3, 5, right? So we got to call it something. Well, so we can call that. Oh fuck, A, B. Oh fuck me. W, X, Y. Fuck, I need another one. Oh man, how are we gonna do this? W, X, Y. I got another ABC here. I got to deal with it. A, B, C. How am I getting you to fit there? That's clean. That's clean. I need to get an X here. How do I get an X right here? Well, let's see. Can I go A, B, W? So I need the W here. W has to go here. That has to go because I got another ABC. So I got to get a W here. So I got to get that into an ABC. Oh fuck. Well, I can finish a 5 here. Hey. Can we get a 5 in there? Ah, shit, that's a tough one. I need to get that to a 5. All right, so you see what the challenge is here. We need that, right? Somehow I got to get an ABC in there. 1, 2. Let's see if we can squeeze a diag into that. It doesn't look like it's long enough. Ah, fuck. 1. It's not long enough. God damn, this is a tough one. I don't get stumped 2 in a row very often, but I might. It's not that I can't get it. It's just I fucking take an hour on this and bore you guys to death. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't get around that. 1, 2. God, can I do it this way? A, B, C. I can work that into a B. That might work. I'm going to get that into a 5. One, 2, 3. That works as a 5. Son of a bitch. This is a tough one. It's got to be 5. It's got to be 3. Maybe I can work this as an ABC. Fuck me, I got to do it this way. That's how I gotta have to do it. You're gonna have to do the A here. Son of a bitch, I think you may have had it all along. We just didn't have it labeled. A B C A B C. So oh fuck me. 3 3 5. That's what I'm gonna have to do there. So the problem with that is that if this is a 3, right, we don't go far enough. So you're kind of all right, hang on. We'll get this. Oh shit. Okay, so it can't work that way. So it's got to go this way. So it's got to be W X Y X Z. All right, so that's how it has to fly. Okay, so let's just get it eventually. W X Y X Z. That's what we got there. Tough one. Okay, so I got to get this into, so what's missing here is I got to get that into an ABC. So maybe we'd take the triangle over and do it that way. That's the only thing I see that would work. A, B, C. It ain't gorgeous. Would get you there. Ooh, tough. 2 tough ones in a row. You knew, right? It's just making it work. So I think that plays, right? So we get A, B, C, A, B, C, A, triangle B, C. This is a little skinny, but you'd have to do it like that into the X, and then A, B, C. That's a fucker right there, but I think that gets it. I think we got it there. Okay, so it all flies, right? So the secondary X is lower, this Y lower than the W, this X, it was technical to that, and then this, okay, I don't know why that took me so long. This was fucking me up a little bit. But eventually you get there, right? Welcome to trading. That's TA right there. It's a little bit of a can't be this, got to be that, can't be that, must be this, right? That's very much what you go through. That's the whole process there in real time. I'm sorry if I bored you guys to death, but it doesn't matter how long you've been doing this. There's going to be some where you just did not quite right, but you know that it's there. It's just a matter of finding it. Okay, so 1, 2 off of this. So he's, shit, after all of that, so we can say, okay, I got it. I see where we are. I finished with the 3. I've got this in the golden zone. Now, is that enough to get started? Well, you can see he's got this teed up. We are on a 4-hour. That looks kind of skinny. Let's go here. Let me do this so I don't lose my place. Let's go to a 1. Does that look like a 1? Well, I've got a candidate for a higher low. That's about all I can say. Let's go back here. Let's do this right. Don't get lost. Let's go to a 15-minute. Is there a 1 there? Well, it looks like there's a 4, 5. I don't have much of a 2. That would not be good enough for me yet. So that looks like that's 786. So it's a candidate for a 2. But I'd want a better one, right? What's your 1? I want even at a 5-minute. 1, 2. A, B, C, maybe, right? So well, okay. So if this is if we're coming out of this and that's 1, 2, and we're working on 3, 4, 5, right? That wouldn't be that. So it would have to be this, right? If this is going to play, it would have to be 1, 2, and this is the 1 of the 3. So 3, 4, 5 would be up here. Let's go. Oh, here we'll put it in green. So it would have to be that 2. So fuck 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? You really don't have a 2, but you've got a 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh fuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? That's not so great. But let's just go with an ABC there. Sometimes you're just making do with what you've got. ABC into that for the candidate for the 2. You're going to have a set of median lines here because you've got a higher pivot. Oh, it's going to be pretty skinny though. 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, not going to be the 3. 3 is going to be up here. So we can set it up. Okay, long way to get there. But, all right, so there's the 3 you're looking for right there. Into the 5. Okay, so can we get that? All right, so here, this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something along those lines. Oh, we don't know what this first one looks like, right? It's a little tricky to be projecting until you got that. I sure would be paying attention to the 1 wick, right? What's on the left that I'm gonna have to clear? Well, first thing up is that pivot. Got to get through that. All right, so you got swing. You got a higher high here, higher low, higher low. As long as that keeps going, I think the trade that if you're looking for a trade here in Zoom, this is the one I'd be looking for right there, right? So get me into the 3. Well, that would be the 3 of the 3, right? Now you might have to change. This is so skinny, you could get this sooner than you want. So that may not be the right tool there. But even just traditional Elliott, right? We do it this way. You'd be looking for it up here, right? With Elliott channeling. See, that would have me pause because I don't really have a clean impulse there. It's okay, right? So would I take a trade there? Yeah, I would. I wouldn't go big, right? I don't know, shit. You'd have to really be wanting to get Zoom, but right into the golden zone. Then you'd draw another one. You might maybe get a little more distance here, a little more clarity. Now you're going for the channel, for the upper parallel, for the third target, for the 1618. That's what you're looking for here. Now we got earnings coming up. It doesn't have it on there. That's what I see there. So it's cooking, but that's not enough yet. Give me another 5 here because since I didn't get a good 5 here, and I'm okay, I can live with that 3. If I get a good 5 and a 3 here, then I'm much more comfortable here than I am here. That could roll over easily. This one, I like it all day. Okay, let me keep going. That's good work, CN Salazar. Fast Lane Hawk, I got you. Frayed is back with a triple. All right, we got a ways to go. Frayed, you're back with Adam, so this must be one of your big dogs. Okay.
We've got 2 donations too. So
okay. I'll do first one
a little bit quicker.
Say again.
Speed up a little bit.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I got stuck there. I got some brutal fucking counts, man. Oh, shit. Those were tough ones. All right. It would be faster if I worked them out beforehand, but I don't think it would be as educational. Okay, so we got Cosmos here. Oh, this is one. Oh, look at that. Shit, did we get there? Oh, that's mighty close. Oh, my guess is this probably. Oh, look at that. Interesting. All right, so, okay, let's put this all together here. Likely a lot of you keeping an eye on this. Are we in log? We're not in log. Okay, but that's kind of fat. So, well, there's the POC here. Let's just squish that up a little bit. Let's go to 20. Push that off to the side. All right, so we know we're right in the high volume. No, that's not too hard to figure out. These fucking crazy colors again. Okay, so WXYX. Ooh, this got interesting. Oh God, I might have to call out the old. So he's, oh shit, does that work? Yeah, it does. All right, so he's going A, B, C into a W, A, B, C into an X, A, B, C, this, fuck, it looks like a triangle, into a Y, A, B, C into an X, and then this is where it gets really tricky. Okay, so we're off by 1. Okay, so here, let me make these bigger. Okay, so we can't put a 5 into a W, right? So this actually, you can get this to work. You just mislabeled it a little bit. Okay, so if that's a 5, we have to call that an a B, C. Okay, so yeah, I think we have to do the WXY. So, oh, fuck me. Here, hang on. Well, here, let's just count it the way he's got it labeled. All right, so there's our leading diag into a 1. There's the 2. There's the 3. There's the 4. That doesn't work. A, B, C. So WX, A, B, C. That might work. A, B, C. So this would be W, X, Y. So we just need one more label in there. So this would be A, B, C of a W, of an X, of an A, B, C. All right, so that gets it done. So we finished the labeling here. A, B, oh fuck, 1, 2, 3, 4, ending diag. Okay, you got it. You got it. Good, tough one. Just was one degree was missing. I know it's hard, right, when you're in the middle of it. W, X, Y, X, Z. All right, so he gets the Z as a W, X, Y. All right, so at the end of the day, this is all it's just this. That's all it is. Right, a lot of complexity to get there, but it's just a big 3. All right, into the pivot here. So now this is interesting. So from is this COVID? No, that's not COVID. That's where are we? It's a 4-hour here. So let's pull back here. Oh shit, we're gonna have to go to log scale. Here's COVID. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, that's good work here. A, B, C into the 2, into the 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. Not very happy with with this ending. The 5 is quite small, but seems the best fit. Okay, so we got this thing hammered out. We got that as the Z of the 2. All right, shit. Here, I feel the pressure's on, man. I got to speed it up. Okay, so that's a 2. So we're trying to do a 1, 2. All right, let's go down. Let's go to the 1. All right, so this is the candidate for the 2 here, the bigger 2. Let's take that up. Okay, the big 2 of the Z of the Y. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 1, 2. Okay. Okay, I'll live with that. 3, that's the 4, 5, 2. Oh. That sure looks like a 5, doesn't it? I might do it this way. A, B, because that's a 5 all day, right? So you're kind of going to have to do it that way. But that would change, if you needed it, that would change the 1 if it was going to be relevant, which, perhaps here. 1, A, B, C. 3, 4, 5, that works. Okay, so now let's deal with that, what's coming down here. A, B, okay, so this C would have to go up here. All right, so now we do get a flat here. So since the B goes far enough here, I can go 3, 3, 5. So I get a good W here. That's well done. Okay, so we've got a W, A, B, C into an X. Okay, so this one, this must be me right here. I can never see them unless they're in big bright colors. Okay, 1, we're seeking this 2 down here via WXY. So this needs to finish as a 3, which it looks like he's got that. Just not labeled. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you guys you're leaving one unlabeled. Right? It's the higher degree. So there's a 5. We got to call it something. Maybe it's implied, but we got to call that an A. There's the A, B, C of the B. Now here's our free fall into the C. So that's got to go. Well, we'll go there. Okay, so here, I'm assuming you guys can see this. So we go ABC, ABC into a 5, right? So there's the first flat, the first ABC via the flat into a W, ABC into the X. That gives us that. Now we're just finishing here with an ABC, right? Here's the 5 down into the A. Here's the 3. Here's the 5 down, right? So we've got all the ingredients for a good low. All right, so we get our pivot. I'm not sure what this is doing. What is this? Not sure what that is. What is this? Something, I don't know what the fuck that is. Okay, well, that's all right. I won't worry about it. Oh, that's his. I know what that is. That's his note. Okay, that's his note. That he didn't like the 5th. Right, I got it. Okay, so 3, 4. Yeah, I feel you. Right. A, B, C. Well, you might have one more than you need there. No, I wouldn't sweat that too terribly much. You don't have much to finish that. So his note is that there's not much of a there's not much of a clean finish there. Fuck, you can probably. I'm sure he's done this, but just out of curiosity, I'm always kind of curious if we could dig it out of there. Could we get it? Come here. Could we get that into a 5? Looks like we might. Down to a 5 minute. Looks like that's your 4. It's barely there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like you could horseshoe it in there. I think that's what you got here because you need this of the internal. All right, looks like you can get that done there. A, B, C. Oh, fuck. Wouldn't matter, I guess. A, B, C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so you got that done. So now you got an A, B, C. All right. So what are we doing here? We're doing a diag, or did we truncate down here? That goes here. So we're doing a diag because you're looking for the 2 to be in. Okay, let's go back to the. Okay, how are we getting out of here? Let's get out of here. You guys, all day long. So I've got ABCs here, but they're not. You're not giving me the higher degree. So okay, so you're giving me a diagonal just unlabeled. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Still working on the 5. Okay, so let's. Oh shit, that's fine. Okay, so he's trying to get the 5 in here. So I'm assuming that's because he knows that the 5 has to be longer. If we're going to get a leading diag, the 5 has to be longer. This is pretty deep. If this is going to be oh fuck. If you're going to do ABC there, I can't say I love that. Okay, let me just pull that off here. All right, so from the low, how do we look 1 through 3? Golden zone. Oh God, look at that. Right, how perfect is that? Golden zone, right to target. And let's put the expanding diag together. Oh fuck me, come here. that to go up here. I allow a little underthrow there, not a lot. Got it here. Needs to get up here to really qualify if this is the B going in here. 1, 2, what is that, VWAP? I'm guessing it is. All right, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, working on 5. Because that looks like, yeah, I think you're right here. W, X, Y, perhaps, right, for the B. So the last touch would be, how's the length of the 3, which we can see, we don't have to measure it, we can see it's longer than the 1. So we got to pay attention to the length of the 5th, right? So you might just put a little mark. So you know your 5 is going to be longer than your 3, right? If it's A, B, C into the 3, if this holds is the correct labeling, A, B, C, A, B, C, A, B, C, A. Kind of skinny on the B, but looks sideways. One more kick up, that finishes it. Okay, so now you got your leading diag coming out of the good low here, and all that nice work. All right, so he's waiting for so this is a good setup, right? So just what you look for. Okay, so I've got something that's not incomplete, but I'd want to keep an eye out for that. So I'd put an alert up here somewhere, and then wait for the 3. So he's here. Let's label it up. Here's what all he's doing is saying, okay, we're going to finish the 1 up here, right? We don't know, but it's a contender. We're looking for the 2, and then the 1, 2 of the 3. So 3, 4, 5 would go up here. Put the whole trade together. Here's the A, the B, and the C, and then at the next degree, here's the 1, here's the 2, which is what he's trying to get into. All right, so this one has to go on it's cooking, it's in the pot, right? But we're not at temp yet. But it's all the ingredients are there, so this is one to just keep on your radar, right? This is very, a lot of people trade this, so there's good liquidity. People are watching this. A first alert here, qualify it, then wait for the retrace. Oh, of course, eventually you're going to have this. We don't have it, right? But if we get this, right, then we're going to have some targets. We can use the geometry for some of these upper targets. Right, good one. Okay, let me keep moving here because I got sidetracked on this other 2. Okay, so let me get the donations here. Fire me off the first one here, Monty, if you would.
Yeah, that's going to be BABA, B-A-B-A.
B-A-B-A?
Yes, a traditional.
To Alibaba?
Yeah.
That's what he wants is Alibaba, right? So, okay, so we got earnings and coming up very soon. So with a stock, right, we always go to the daily to start. Do we need to be in log? Probably. Do we? Yeah, what's our low here? 56. Yeah, that's... Just a couple of things, right? So once you get out here, this is where the Elliott Wave is a little bit easier to spot. Okay, so I think we can get this here. This is not rocket science. 2, 3, 4, 5. We got it just as we were just talking about, right? We get a diag here to finish it. All right, so we got that. Oh, just does it matter? No, but I'm always curious. Like, are we trading technically here? Well, it's the 38, right? We got to that target. Kind of curious how's it trading, right? Is it trading technically? Well, what do we get there? No, you're not to the tick here. It makes me think it would be tied to one of these others. Oh, looks like maybe you've got this here. Remember, in a diag, it's always 1 through the 3 at the 50. Target. Got that. So it looks like that's done. So you've got your first impulse. God, this seems like there should be more history, but maybe not. Oh, and then here again, this is just a good exercise to do. It looks like this is going to be too steep. But if I go to a shift, oh, no, it's going to be too much. Modified, not enough. I could run log scale. But I would check them all. 1 through 3. Okay, that's kind of interesting. Hit the median line 3 times before the break here. All right, so now this. So right off the bat, just looking at that, that's all self-contained. So what I don't want to do is read my bias into that. So I don't want to say, oh, it's just a 3, because it's not, right? It's all self-contained. Particularly when you can do this, right? When you can just put a channel on it, like then just like, okay, that is one self-contained move. So if you're well, here we can label it, but just making the point. Looks like this is just a straight impulse. 2, 3, 4. Are we done? All right, well, that's without really digging into the subdivision, but let's just check it here, how the length looks, right? How we doing? It's always good to measure these, see how we do. So look where the look where the 3 is, all right in the 1618, 175 window, right? So you'd be comfortable putting the 3 there. There's a retrace on the 4. Looks like that's a 23, 38. All right, so we already got that. So that's a good looking 4. So the technical retracement levels, all of it, this projection for the 3rd, all very solid. So this looks like a good impulse that we're in, which would, and that sure looks like it's 4-ish. So if we go down to that, let's go to the 8. That looks like classic 4. So it looks like it's 1, 2, 3. The 4 of the 5 is still cooking. All right, so looks like, oh, my damn puppy. Maybe you guys can't hear that. Shit, maybe you can't.
Yeah, we can a little.
It's my puppy. Hang on. I'll close the door. Molly, shush. Still working on bark control with her. Okay. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Clear 3, right? So you wouldn't come to this and go, oh, 1, 2, 3, right? You wouldn't be thinking that. So it looks like it still has more to go here. So let's take this up a degree. Looks like that's got one more down here. So that's getting pretty steep. But so what we're trying to do here, right, per an Elliott count, is finish the A wave. Now we're going to need a B, but what that implies is more down, which is, I don't know. So what is there? If there's no alternate that's in there, I'm out here on an 8-hour. You're kind of stuck with it. So if you're a bull, well, I still think you might have a trade down here. This is kind of interesting. All right, we're tagging that. Things that don't happen randomly, right? So that's why we're hitting that structure. Sure does look like there's one more to go. Well, you could be a buyer down here. The golden zone would be interesting. Now, it's a bit wide, but shit, I'd probably do it. Right? I wouldn't not do it. If I get a golden here, let's go back to original. Well, if you're anticipating a B, which we would, right now we don't have this, but if I'm down here, I'd be expecting something like that. That would give you a target down here. Just because there's a target doesn't mean it has to get there, but this would be discouraging to a bull. Now you could take the trade here. There's probably a trade here. Nothing says it couldn't. It already couldn't rally out of here. It would just be lower probability. Because that all looks like it's one self-contained impulse, and this looks like a completed impulse, so you're kind of stuck. Right, if you're a bull. Now, if you're a bear, oh man. Well, of course, you'd have the same thing coming the other direction, right? If we get that, right? You'd have that. You'd have another algo here, where that is its target. Oh, and if you wanted to be really fancy with it, you probably get this one as well. Might get the 50 there. That'd be taking you to second target. Oh, maybe we get something like that. You'd be in the window here looking for the next trade. Come out of that. Nothing says you get the 618. You could do it at the 50. Oh, fuck. Get off there. You could do that just as easily. Either way, it's not very bullish. careful about reading too much into these moves that go in a straight line. It's tempting if you're a bull to want to go, oh, okay, A, B, C, I see it. I've made that mistake, right? It's just, that's why you guys notice that I will quickly say I want this all self-contained, because I've tried the other side of that. Doesn't usually play well for you. So for the bull, or for the request there, well, I don't know if you're bull or bear, but right now the next thing you're hoping for is a clean B to get out of here off of the golden. Okay, you said we had one more?
Yeah, it is ADA USD to Kraken, but I'm gonna DM you a link. He's a member he's not a member, but he's in the Discord.
Oh, okay. And he wants this you said on Kraken?
Yeah, so go ahead and pull up the link I just sent you.
Okay.
This is his chart, and
so
then
he's
ADA USD to Kraken.
So he's a free member?
Yeah, he's a free member, but he DM'd me the link.
Okay. All right. Wow, letting the free get in there. Oh, we're not too hard ass. Typically it's only social, but let's see what he got here.
Oh, Bitcoin should show up, but then just search for the
No,
ADA.
I got Cardano to the dollar.
Oh, okay, good.
On Kraken. Okay, well, so this is good to see, right? So he's been listening, right? He hasn't joined us yet, but he's been paying attention, right? Notes to him. So as I was saying before, this is a note to us, but really that's a note to him, right? That's a note to yourself, right? To understand, right? I was kind of using the analogy yesterday. I don't know if you guys are married or not, but or significant others. Say it this way: if you had to explain the trade, hey, honey, I noticed we lost $2,000 in the account the other day. What happened? Well, let me explain to you why I took that trade. Right, that's I'm kind of in jest giving you an example there, but that's the idea, so that you can go back to yourself, right? Assuming maybe your wife is not checking your account, but something. So you say, okay, this is why I took that trade. So what can I learn anything if it's a winner or a loser? Right? If it's a loser, what can I learn from that? If it's a winner, how did I manage it? Right? Did I get to target? Did I let it play all the way out? If I'm looking for a 3 here. Right, this is a very, very common for new traders. Right, they're in a 3, but they can't resist to take. This is why we get the subdivision. Right, so the guys that catch this one, they can't take it. It's like, oh my God, look at all that profit I've got. I got to take it. Especially if you're coming. This is where it gets compounded. If you're coming off of a loser or 2 or 3, as soon as you get that, the temptation to take it, because you're trying to make back the losses. Right, so then, so these guys, they can't take it. Well, maybe they grab some liquidity there. Then it goes. Now you're like, motherfucker, if I had just stayed with that, I would have been well plus. Or if they get here, okay, I'm in the 3rd. Oh my God, I can't take it. What are you looking for here? If that's 1, 2, it demands a 5. Otherwise, you're just completely wrong in your count, right? So then it starts here. Oh shit, I got to get out. Oh, that's a good thing I made some money. Well, it just keeps going, right? Because it's the rare trader that can take profit at the pivot of the 1, enter on the 2, take profit at the 3. Shit, some will even tell you, oh yeah, I short the 2 and the 4. Right? Yeah, right. Okay, yeah, right. Then get the 3, take profit at the top of the 3, then get the 4 to the 5. That's the very, very rare trader that can do that, right? It takes a lot of experience to allow that to play out, right? Because that's what the requirement is there. Just something to think about here, which is why I'm circling all the way back, why these are a good idea, right? Good for you. Teach what you're doing to yourself. Or imagine you were teaching it to, I don't know, your 10-year-old. You're teaching it to somebody. I put it that way. All right, let me hear. I got digressed on all that here. Let me get back to the task at hand. Okay, so we know we're looking for a 3, right? I guess we can come into that. We're looking for this as a 3 and a 4 and a 5, right? So he's laid it out right now. Can you stay long for that? Oh, okay. 1, 2. Well, just looking at that, looks like there's a little subdivision here. So if I'm just looking at this, right? So that, there's COVID low. It sure looks like we want to do this. That's what I see, and I haven't broken into your subdivision here, but that's what I see. Oh, 1, 2, there's the big 3. I want this to be all self-contained. I get into a cluster of sideways here. That's likely the 4, and I got a 5 to get up there. Now, maybe your count sizes are just so big that I can't quite see what you're doing here. So let's keep this one. Yeah, I don't want to complete that. Well, okay. So look what you've got here, right? So if you went, fuck me, come here. Okay, just think it through. Now maybe you're new to Elliott Wave. If this was 3, 4, and we were 5 there, well, you've got this fucking thing. All right, that's kind of a. Was that a flash crash or is that just a bad tick? I can't remember, but you can't. That's such an aberrant. If it was a trade or something that happened, you wouldn't want to try and include that into the count. Maybe that's what you're trying to do. But so do you see the problem here? If this were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, unless you're labeling that 2, which doesn't look like you are, right? Unless you're trying to put a 2 down here, which I don't think would be the right choice. All right, let me. Okay, I'm just going to redo it for you. I think that'll be faster here. We can get this all done here. Okay, so you're on the right track there. This, you got to just let go of that. Okay, so but you can see it, right? So, 1, 2, 3, right? Looks like a zigzag, or pardon me, like a combo 5, right? There's your impulse. Well, so you got it right. You got it, but the subdivision here was a little off. Oh, fuck, here, what's in there? Oh man, you went to town in there. A, B, C. Okay, let's see if we can track your labeling here and make that into something that would make sense. Okay, what were you thinking in here? Okay, so this would have to be W, X. No, that wouldn't work. So this would have to be A, B, C, right? So you'd be working a flat here. Okay, let's label it and see if we can put it in context. So A, B, C, right? So 3, 3, 5, right? So we've got a completed flat here per your labeling. And then we finish with a 5. So, okay. So I think you may have had it. Your labeling was a little askew. Okay, well. Oh, fuck. Yeah, it looks like you're going to have to do that as your 4. So it looks like you're going to have to do it this way. So let's put it back together. So 1, 2, 3. We go into the flat, and then we get the 5, right? So there's the... Oh, fuck. Actually, I take that back. All right, let's get you over here. I'm off by a degree. This has to be the 3. This has to be the 4. Let's take you up by... Minuet will work. This is, you don't need them to be that big, right? It's harder to see it. Okay, so then we need the internal. So how do we get up here, right? So there's the 4, 5 of the larger 3. Well, that's not a great looking start to it. Oh, you don't have much of a 5. This is just completely fucking it up. You might just have a very 1, 2, 3. That's classic 4. Here, let's do it this way. You're gonna have to dig a little 1 baby 2 out of that. There's no diag, so you're gonna have to do 1, 2, 3, 8. Looks like A, B, C, 4, 5. God, that's ugly. That's the 1, 2. It's going to be a little bit of a problem there. All right, there's no other way to count it. Once it goes, you're kind of stuck with that. That's definitely 4, 3, 3, 5. That's just a skinny 2. Right? That's just all there is to it. So you're going to have to do it this way: is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's go here. We'll put it in white. I think that's what you got there. You weren't actually that far off here. It was just a little of the subdivision. That's actually pretty good. you're just kind of fucked here because you got to account for this, right? But it doesn't give you a 2 or much of a 2. Okay, so we go 4, 5. That gives us our 5 of our 1, which we're using. So you got a little fib time here. Okay, A, this is nicely done. You guys always do these giant. It makes me laugh. Okay, so let's get those. So put them in blue here. Get this guy. Let's go micro. Maybe it's just me. I'm just so used to it. But when they get that giant, I just think it's harder to decipher what's going on in there. Let's go to a micro there. Okay, so A, B, triangle B. That's nice work, right? So he knows what he's doing. A, B, C into an A. Triangle B. Oh, we got another, fuck, I don't know if these are aberrant wicks or what they are, but that's a little bit of a fuck you from the market. Looks like you'd actually, you have to let that fly. W, X. Okay, we got, well, so the way we're labeled here, we're a little off because if we went, so this, you got this just right. This is good work, right? So the 3 into the A, right? Well done. The triangle B, right? When it's that slop, right? That should be the first thing that, could it be a triangle? The first thing to pop into your head. So you got the WX just right. But if we're going to finish, so do you see here, we can't finish a WXY with a 5, right? It has to be an ABC. So looks like you might be able to get it. Fuck, here you got the, wait. Oh, fuck me. Hang on a second. Let's get that off of there. Okay, so can we get that done here? That has to be part of the 1, 2, so you're right there. Ooh. See, that doesn't look like it's going to be long enough. All right, here, hang on, same thing. Let's get these down to here. Okay, so 1, 2, 1, 2. Fuck, how are we doing that? 1. Well, let's just do a little measuring. All right, if this is the 1, if that's the 1, where would we find a 3? I prefer to put it here. Boy, that's a gnarly looking. I don't want to even put the 4 here, right? If anything, I want to put the 4 here because I need this. Remember, so here's what I'm trying to get to. Let's see if I can make this fly. It may not be long enough. Let's just check. Right, so this, since I need an ABC, this is classic. I could either use it as an expanding triangle. Can I get a fucking triangle? Yeah, I could actually. So I've got a triangle here. I've got an expanding triangle, but I need to turn this into a 3. So if I'm coming down here, I don't know that I can get this to fly here, but I got to check that subdivision here. So I can go. All right, can I go A, B, C? That's what I'm trying. That's what I would like to get, and I don't know if I can. At least at first blush here, because I don't think that 3 is going to be long enough. Now we are in log scale here. I don't think. Well, let's just measure. Let's not think. Let's measure. 1, 2, motherfucker. Well, let's check 3 to the 5. Looks like that's definitely going to be longer. But let's just check it. Yep. So we can't do that. Can we go 1, 2? It's not a triangle, really. A, B, C. Let's try that. 1, 2. Well, you can't have a triangle in a second, so we can't call it a triangle. A, B, C. Maybe you get away with that. God damn it. Need an allergy solution. Let's just see if we can make that work. That's some pretty skinny looking. Maybe you dig it out of there. What am I on? I'm on a daily. Two, I would get her done. Okay, we're long enough. Take the one from the 4. That might work. I guess you got a triangle here. 3. Whoops. Oh, you got your thing on. A, B, C, D, E. I never keep that thing on. But that color will work. Okay, so you got a little expanding. Oh, fuck me. Come here. Get off of there. Okay. You don't see them that often, but that could work. Expanding diag, or expanding triangle. A, B. Now, so if we're looking for a C here, we just need an impulse to finish. So you had it almost exactly right. You're just a little off on the last leg, right? So if it's WXY, it's a series of connecting 3s. This looks good. Looks like you got your triangle there. So you got that, trying to get this, trying to get that. Okay, is the 5 in? Looks like 3 has finished and we're in the final wave 4. I'd be inclined to agree. So let's go, oh, fuck. Let's try the 4 hour here. Now you see that triangle a little bit better. A, B, C, D, E. Looks like that could be in. So let's label it, right, for A, B, C, D, E. 3. Let's brighten that up a little. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Need you over here. All of this comes together now. All together now. Okay, here we got it. Okay, so well done, right? So just a couple of little tweaks, right? You don't see these very often. It's interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're just looking for that thing to finish down here. Looks like it's just got one more leg down. Oh, let's go all the way back out here. Why would we want to stop here? How does that relate? Why? Is it just structure? Let's just take a look here. Oh, you're on the edge here where it's going to get skinny. 3, 4. Well, let's see. That's going to be kind of skinny for a 2, but well, this says it has to go any lower. All right, so you're at the 23. But you see the potential gap here. If it starts to break, well, okay, so pretty well established support. And you can see why bulls would be trying to hold that, right? Because that's the fall if it doesn't. Because we went up so fast here, you got a little biz right here at the consolidation. So if that drops, oh, well, the next spot would likely be, oh, here, I'd just do it like this. I'd use all of it at the 50. Where you'd have a little of the structure here, where they right in your face right here, where you can see if that comes a little further down, well, that's going to fuck your count up a little bit unless we get another XZ in there. Because right now you're going WXY. Right, so I mean, it could be done, or shit, no requirement that it goes down there, but that would be just a little. Well, shit, if you take the trade there, if you get the one more push down here and you hold this, so let's play that out. If you get this, right, it gives you the 5. Well, because you're on the edge of a cliff, right, this cliff, first I'd want to see the reaction. Okay, give me the reaction. Now on the first retrace, right, you'd be very disciplined with your stop there, right? Because if that breaks, there's nothing to hold it. But you have such a low risk entry there. If you get your 3, 4, right? If you get out of there, well, then you're parking the 2 there. And you're saying, well, Cardano, right, and it's a little on you. Oh, shit, what are we out of log? You know, way long enough out of log, right? But we are going. Oh shit, where did we go from 0.018 to, yeah, we got the range for log scale. But it distorts it a little bit. It's just reality we got to deal with, right? Well, ideally, we would be able to trade this, everything arithmetic. We wouldn't have to deal with log, but we do. But that's the bigger issue, right? So I understand why you're saying that's got to hold, because otherwise there's nothing to hold it until we get down here. But if you go here, right, nice, low, very low risk trade with all sorts of upside, right? If that is the 3, shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, and that's being, I mean, really, if that's the 1, 2, right, that probably wouldn't be even that close to it. Oh, crazy wicks, right? So ignore them like that, right? Just ignore them, right? They're not part of the actual overall trading, so there's nothing you can do with them, right? You just, if it really did trade, there probably did. It's a liquidation wick, right? Somebody bought it there. So I'd leave those alone. I've never had much success with just the straight. How long is it, right? Measuring out in time, but some people do it. So there you go. Okay, I think we covered that. There's a good work in here. It's a very good start. So that's all the requests we got. And then I think we can go back to the list.
Yeah, that's all I've got.
Okay. All right. Let me keep. Now, Freyd's got a couple of other ones in there. Let me remind me if we get done in time. I'll circle back to him, but just so I catch everybody here, I'm going to go to
yeah. Since I'm not coming tomorrow, if you don't mind going just a little bit
longer. Oh, sure.
To get those guys.
Yeah. I usually, fuck me. You know me. I'll go all day. But I think people lose their attention. Oh, this is kind of cool. So I like this. So this must be your first post. I think it is. I haven't seen you before. I don't recognize that handle. So welcome. Must be a new member. Oh, we got a lot of new members in yesterday. So good for you for coming in and flexing a little muscle in here. That looks like very nice work. All right. So it always takes me a second when, especially if you're using, are you attaching the waves? I think you are. Oh, that drives me nuts. Okay. So oh, fuck. That's a lot of them. Okay, so clearly you've got some chops. Okay, so these things drive me nuts. They just confuse me. Okay, so let me get those off of there. Some of these, I get why you're doing it, right? Just to show it, but it may just be me. But those things, it's just, I end up with too many lines. Okay, so I'm going to change some of these colors just a little bit so I can make sense of them. Okay, so I got a WXYXZ. All right, so this is very well done. No, I'm with you here. I see the question mark here. I think you're right here. A, B, C. I think that's actually quite good. Okay, so do you see what he's got here? This is really good work, right? So here's 3 into the W, right? So there's your ABC, right? Into the W. There's the A, B, and he even got all the detail in there to get that C, right? So there's our X, our first X. Well, now this one gets a little easier. Actually, I'm gonna take that off. I can clear them up as I go. All right, so here's the next ABC into the Y. Diag into the A, 3 into the B. Yeah, I see. I feel you there, right? What else are you going to do with it? One, two. Oh, you can probably dig it out there. We are on a 4-hour. So he's getting the second one here. Here's the expanding diag. So he's got the lines there, right? So he used the geometry. So there's the the A, the B, and the C to get the X. Or pardon me. So we go A, B. Oh, fuck. How's he doing it? Oh, I see your problem. Okay. I see what you're doing. So if this is the B, we need a little more in there. We need a 4, 5. We've got the 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. How did you do that? Hang on a sec. That's not what I want. I'm going to come back to what you had here. 1, 2. Okay, well, that can't work, right? So we got the 4 going back. So there's just a little boo-boo right there because we got the 4 below the 2, right? So we can't have that. So let me get that off. All right, that is a cluster in there. What are you going to call that? And let me take that one off just because I got to be able to see what we're doing here. So this would go to yellow here. Okay, so we need to get a C into that. Oh, it looks to me like he could get it done here. Let's just take a peek here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. God damn, these are tough to spot. All right. So we've got the A. We need a B. Well, you're going to have to do it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So looks like you're kind of stuck with a shitty C into that. Let's come down. I guess dark colors work better with you. All right, so there's the ABC. I guess we're going to have to live with that. 1, 2, 3, 4. That ain't pretty. Just barely squeaks by, right? Because this pivot is just slightly higher than this one. So there you're into it. So you got your X. It's good work, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're right on there. Let's get that in yellow here. Let's. It's just my thing, right? I get confused, right? So we got ABC here. Let's put that. We'll go to blue again. Oh fuck, that's not dark enough. Let's go to light blue. Okay, ABC. Same thing. You're just kind of stuck with a shitty one there. Oh, let's try yellow here again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, same problem. That's a shitty finish. Oh. Well, you need this as the 4 of the 3, so you got to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I see your point there. Not much of a finish. Come here. You might have to live with it. We are in a 4-hour. Maybe I can dig a diag out of there. What if I go to black? Is that any easier? See what? Okay, so that looks like. Well, let's measure it. Looks like you might have a problem here with the 3 to the 5. Maybe not. Let's see here. Oh, did you make it? I think you did. Yep, it did. All right, so the 4 would be over here. And the 2 would be over here. That's another reason why those things are a pain in the ass, because your placement gets fucked up. Okay, so 1, 2. Actually, this looks like triangle. A, B, C, D, E. So I think that's what you got there. Oh, fuck me. Come here. A, B, C, D, E. Let's put that. Okay, so it looks like you got an E there. Oh, the 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so there's the A. Again, with that. Holy shit. A, B, C gives you the B. All right, I think we got it. Okay, so he needs an X here. So he's getting there from this Y. Here's the A, B, C. Right, gets us to the X. Right in the 1618. Nice work there. All right, so good stuff. All right, so he's got it. A, B, C. All right, so we get the WXYXZ. Nice. Sharp, triple, zigzag. Note to himself, right, as well as to us. All right, nicely done. Well, that's a bear of a count. Oh, fuck. Oh, look, we're doing a triple within a triple. Woo! Or is it within a double? So how did we finish? Oh, fuck. We're still going. Okay, so I got to change this. So we got to go to what will really stand out here? Will white do it? Okay, so we got to pull back out. Okay, so look what he's trying to do here. This is actually pretty slick Elliott here. Okay, so wow, this is good work. All right, so okay, so let's remember what we're doing here is gold. Okay, so he's gonna go. Wow, this is great work actually. Okay, so I should give this to Dave and save this for what would we use? Maybe purple practical. So look what he's got here. So we've got a double zigzag into a W. There's the X. Now we're gonna go into another double into the Y. Holy shit, are we going into oh, Where's my? No, we're trying to get a diag to start here. Okay, so that is, well, at the end of the day, right? So that is some really, really, really good work. All right, very, very challenging, right? If you didn't, this would take you. That's at the end of the day, all it is a 3, right? That's what it is, right? That's all the market ever does, right? But the complexity in here is really, really tricky. All right, I'm going to save that one. This is a good one for a test, right? And trust me, the guys that are listening right now that might bump into that in purple won't remember it. WXYXZ into a W. X. WXY into, so shit, where are we? We're in a, is this your big? Oh man, we got to get that. The one that should be big is the one you don't make big. That needs to be our biggest. Let's make that intermediate. And, oh, fuck. Pink, does that show up? Okay. Pink, that's a little, let's try red. There we go. So 3, we're looking for the 4 over here. Ooh, that is, so really what you could say is this is all just consolidation. Let's go out to an 8 and look at that. Oh, did I lose it here? Where'd we go? There it all is. Well, that's some of the best work I've seen in a while. I'm so glad to have you on board, UM1. This is not your first rodeo. Okay, so I might put that over here. Oh, that's probably just got tweaked. What are you thinking here? No, we can't do that. Something got off there when I changed it. There's a 5. I think that's better too. I think this is off by just a hair. I think we'd have to do that. All right, since we have a lower low here, we can't put the other 2 here. Still with those things. Okay, let's get rid of that. Okay, A or fuck, W, X, Y, whatever it is, right? There's the 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, A, B, C into the 4. Up for the finish of the 3. This is just a massive consolidation of, well, talk about flexing some Elliott skill. That's really quite good. So if we come, let's go back to the daily. Very impressed. One. It's a weird handle, but your work is so good. Okay. We're just shy of the 50. So all of this consolidation is happening up here. Well, here's the 23, 38. I'd probably have to change my colors a little bit. So we're still trying to come out of here. So the candidate here that the 4 is in after all of that, actually, I guess we're over here. Can we get out of here, right? All of this consolidation. If I'm not mistaken, this was 2618. Yep, 2. So 1 to the 2 here. There's the 2618. That was, I've looked at that one a few times before. Nice channeling here. So note the channeling here. Don't lose track of that. Oh, here I'll put it in blue. Oh, maybe that works at worse. Okay, so beautiful setup here for this to come in down here for the 4. Wow, that's really nice. Look at that. That would be the trend line I just drew. Right? How beautiful is that? So we're trying to get. How can we get out of this? Where are we in this count? 1, 2, 3. Why are you giving me a D here? Oh, possible triangle. A, B, C, D, E. I got it. Okay, so we. Oh, my alerts is going off. Okay, so he's got kind of an alternate in here. Secondary count. Okay, I see what he's doing. All right, so he's got 2 counts in here, which, goddamn, is already tough enough to follow. Okay, so we'd have possibly, if we're going to truncate here or double bottom here, well, he's giving you the possibility that we've gone A, B, C, D, maybe, right? Maybe we're heading for the E here before we come out of here, heading for the 5. Either way, this is all 4-ish, right? It's all consolidation. So to get out of here, the alternate is that the WXY is in, and that this is 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going up for that 5. So as he has noted here, 5 will have to be longer than 3. So I'm sure he's got that in here somewhere. Well, I know he knows it. So let's just measure where that would come in, right? This would be probably a few people interested in gold, right? So he's got it already, right? So that would be right in line with that trend line. So he already had that noted. So if we're going to get the diag, so either way, it's just a question of when's the buy, right? So if we get the diag, right, so something like that for the 2, let's just leave that, right? That would give you your 1, 2, right? Leading diag from here, that would give us the 1, that would give us the 2, and then we're going 3, 4, 5. Oh, fuck, here, let's go minuet, back to white here. So that would be 1, right? If we get this, if it keeps going, sets up the 2. This would all be, this would come in, right? We would know it was done here. You can't call it, right? Because he's right. There's a triangle here because if we don't get a new high here and this rolls over, now we're stuck with another 3, which would make you think triangle, which he's got here. Maybe if I put that in green, you can see it better. Is darker better? No, darker's worse. A, B, C, D. If this, we need one more 3 to complete the triangle. If we go 3, then we have an E. E. If I can get it out of there. E. A, B, C, D, E. Right. Then you're looking for the 1, 2. Well, this just would just go here, right? You're looking for the 1 to come out of there. 1, 2. Maybe not that deep. 3. Right, if we don't know, right? So you're incomplete here. So how do you know? Well, you're going to find out pretty quickly here, because if this doesn't make that, if it rolls over, then you lean into the triangle, because this has to make that to call it a diag. Has to. So if we rally out of here, great. You know where you are. Look what we're bumping into: 786, the 886. Right, as we did here, just structure. Right, if you could kick through that. That'll be the easier trade to take. Otherwise, you're waiting for the triangle down here, and you're just waiting for the 1, 2 to come out of it. Either way, no matter how you count all of this, which is, wow, that is really challenging work, you're still looking for the bull side, right? Which makes sense with the macro, larger inflation story. I'd buy Bitcoin, but for you gold bugs here, right? Or just one thing I hope you would recognize here, this is fucking outstanding work. Really good. Good work. That is not someone who's new to Elliott Wave. So I'm glad to have you on board. Good one there. Very, very good work here. So everybody, you want to challenge? Because you won't remember it. Bring this up yourself. See what you can find. See how you handle it. I'm going to save that one for one of our tests. All right, good stuff. Okay, let me keep going because we're low on time. So I got Mekatataku, always a favorite. Copy link. God, I'm tempted. I'm going to save that. Actually, I've got it over here, so I'm going to save it. All right. All right, what are we thinking, Mekat? We're doing Avalanche? Okay. All right, I think we've looked at this before. Oh, that's kind of a bummer. Oh, can you get that into a 5? Okay, I see what he's doing because we've got the overlap. So, same kind of thing here. I'm going to brighten these up a little bit. Okay, so, all right, well, so right out of the chute, let's see, why are we not in log? We should be in log. Right, the range is too big. Easier to spot here. Okay, we're going from less than $1 to 130. All right, so worthwhile to think log. But with the overlap here, because your thought would have been, okay, well, what's the big deal? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? What's so hard? Well, we got an overlap, so we have to rethink that. Now, this, when it first hits the exchange, I never count that. I just say, here's the last low, and I think that's what he's doing here. He's just going, okay, 3 into an ABC. That's not hard to spot. A little complex here, but you'd call it a 3 for the 2. Well, we got two possibilities. Either it's 1, 2, 1, 2, or the 3 went in and we're doing a diag. Okay, I see what he's doing. All right. So since we're doing a diag, we need 3s here. So he's going A, B, C to get there. Oh, looks a little bit more like 3, 3, 3, maybe WXY, but fuck, it doesn't matter at this point, right? So we get the finish here. A, B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? So that flies. I don't think it matters here at this point. Just do it, right? Just force a habit. A, B. That's a little funky, but it flies. Yeah, you might maybe just more like you're trying too hard there, right? So why not this? I mean, even if you went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? I mean, just a massive extension of the 1. I think that's maybe unnecessarily complicated, right? But fuck it doesn't matter here. Well, so we get the overlap, WXY. So we're still on a daily. Let's go to the 4. Let's see how we look here. So we're doing 5 into an A. Why? So you're giving me 2 counts here? Is that, it must be, right? So how are you getting me to a W here via an A? It must be you're giving me 2 counts. Well, that looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I like the A, but just I guess these must be just an alternate. Okay, so here, let's label it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, so it looks like I got a 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. Okay, I get done there. I guess this is your alternate. All right, so let's bring this up. And let's get something that would suit that. Okay. A, B, C gives me my B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, expanding diag, right? He got that just right. Into the 1. 1, 2. I don't think you need that one. I get it. All right, good to have an alternate. A, B, C. Why not? Why not A, B, C? Well, could we be done here? I don't think you need that. Could that be our 4 here? Does that make sense? We're doing a giant diag, so an ABC flies. Oh, I'd want to see a little bit of fib confluence here, or just maybe say swing confluence. Okay, I can live with that. 1, 2, 3. That's a little iffy here on the double bottom, but that might be. 1, 2. That's the 1. That's the 2. Now, is that the 1 of the 3? Because it looks like I can get another impulse. So it's tricky. All right, let's see, how would you make that determination? Well, you're not going to know until you see what comes out of here, because this would have to. Fuck, it's not great either. Can you call that a 1, 2, right? And we're in the 3. Well, let's do it. Just take a little bit of measuring, or just be what kind of tools could I use here? Well, certainly, it's a candidate for a 3. Maybe with the extension in the 5, right? We know we're clear. We know we're doing an impulse, but is that 1, 2, 3, 4 of a bigger? Oh, let's get that up.
He said to read the text for his WXY thought. That is, if you zoom out, he's got his text up there.
Ah, okay. Up here or over here? Okay, yellow is the alternate. I got it. Okay, the yellow is alternate fits better with initial move, right? So he's thinking, oh fuck, how would we do this? So if you want to, you could do it. I could see what you're thinking. A, B, C, and do a W, X, and now we'd be looking for A, B, C. I don't think you need it. I don't think you need to be that complicated. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just get in there. I mean, maybe. All right, shit. But that's such a good 4, and sparing the 1, I'm inclined to think that that is a good 4. Right, so what do we get our low here? Right to the 50. Reaction, react. So we got third target to the tick. God, can you finish it there? That's the question here. So it looks like you'd have to, if it's 1, 2, the danger is it's not done. Right, that's 3, 4, and 5 would still yet to come. Oh, go yellow here. If that's the 4, so that's a good 4. 1, 2, 1, 2. There's really not another 3 in there. Or is there? 1, 2. Ah, you have it. Well, here, let's label it. Okay, so it looks like you could go. God damn it! Come here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. So another one where if it's this waterfall, I don't want to connect this to this. But I can't get that to be the 1, which is kind of frustrating. All right, so let's see if I can make it. So that has to go up a degree. Let's change the color. Okay, so 1, 2. Fuck, I got 2 other degrees in here. That sure looks like an ABC. All right, I might have to do it this way. This is kind of shitty, but here I think this actually fits better. Oh fuck, you can't do it. Can't do it because it overlaps. Nope, here I can do it this way. Yeah, let me take this down. Okay, so since we don't overlap here, so it looks like you're gonna have to do this for, oh, where are you? Right here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it's not great. All right, I get it. I got a little throw over here. It's not a diag, even though it looks like it. That's actually the lowest pivot right there. True double bottom. Spared here, so you can finish it here. Not much of a finish, I know. A, B, C. I'll give you the 2 here. You're kind of stuck with it. All right, so then you get a very clear 3 here. All right, so that plays, and then I can get a 5 down. So that would give me, so I'm 1 degree off. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get that up. Here we can go sub. Oh, fuck, what have I not used? Let's go back to white. 1, 3. Well, unless this is going to really turn into something impulsive, you got a few little challenges here. So, of course, the 2, if this is the 2 and that's the 4, the size ain't great. Comparison, which would make you think, is this an ABC that finished here? So maybe I'm back to his alternate. All right, let's look at the alternate. How else could we do this? Because I don't like the 4 to that 2. Okay, so could we go WXY, which would mean this would have to be an ABC. Well, you could go W, A, B, C, X. Kind of running the same problem here. W, let's see. W, X. Can't do it. Well, it may be that we're done down here. So because this we're kind of stuck with, right? That is a 5, right? And we don't overlap here, so we're kind of stuck with this. So what are we doing here, right? Is it related? Oh, I don't see an easy solution. Even if we went 3, do I have 3 here? It looks more like I have 5, unless I'm going 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, which we just kind of looked at. If it's 1, 2, 1, 2, it's way more bearish. We're going way lower. All right, shit. Tough ones today. I don't want to go W, X, Y, X, Z. I don't have that either. Well, here's what I want. I want this, right? That's the 3 I want. And then we're out of here. So I think we got to stick with this until we see what this does. If it rolls over here, then I get a little more info here. If it's 1, 2, and we're done, right? Then all of this right here is already done. I suppose there's a possible truncation there that we did this. Well, you go there, absolute last resort. I don't even know that we really have 5 to finish there, but let's just take a look there. 1, 2, no, you really don't. Still on a, you guys are beating me up today. 1, that's 5, 2, 3. So that doesn't work, and that's the 3 all day. That's ABC. That's ABC. All right, so what are the alternates here? Let's just label it so we can keep track of it. If that's ABC and that's ABC, could we have a flat, right? 3, 3, and then a 5. 1, 2, we might. 1, 2, 2. This looks like classic 4. 4, working on a 5 there. Oh. Tough one, right? Could that work? I don't like that. Let's put that in blue. All right, how would we get there? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the 2 and the 4, but we might be stuck with it. If that's the 3. This completes. This 1, 2, 3 completes. So you might be stuck with that. I would probably not trade it just because of that, because the size of this 2 is so small relative to the size of this 4. I mean, I've seen it before, right? So it's not like it couldn't be that, but that it sure looks like 3, 3, 5 to me. So I'd be kind of on hold here. I don't think it's clear enough, right? As I would often say, right? If it's not like, oh, got it, why trade it? It'll get cleared up eventually, right? We just need more info here. What I need to know, how far is that going? You can see some obvious spots where we're just going to run into some resistance. How far do we go here? If we roll over, then we know we're kind of stuck, right, with this. And, well, okay, so be it. I'm trying to see if there's something. I don't see another way to count that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, B, C. Unless this was W, X, but even that doesn't work, right? Because this is 1, 2, 3. So I think that's all you got right there to work with. I don't think it's cooked yet. So Mecca, I think you're on hold there. That's some tricky counts. Very tricky today. Either. Maybe if we get a little more info here, we're back to W, X, A, B, C, Y. but I don't think we have that right now. WX AB, it still doesn't finish, right? So you end up in the same place. So on hold, right? Watch list, interesting one, but I don't think you're out of the oven yet. All right, let me keep moving so I don't get lost. Okay, how are we doing on time? Oh shit. Okay, I got fast ref here.
So he just did a chart, but it's a
Who did?
PLTR Fash.
Fash, he never gives me the truth. He always does this.
No, I tried to get him too, and he said he can't. So,
right. Well, we can work off this, right? So there's an impulse. There's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so there's a 5. We got that same shitty finish there. Oh, you could probably do this WXY, right? Because the 3 is pretty much. You're kind of stuck with it, right? So when you're stuck with that 3, then, can I make a W? Can that be an ABC to finish it? Well, it looks like you could go ABCW, ABCX, right? You'd have to truncate here. Oh, you might be able to do a triangle. So WX, now do you have 3 there? Fuck, I don't think you do. So you're back to WXY into an A, ABC into a B, 1, 2, 3, triangle. That's clearly the 4. 5 for the free fall, right? So we're deep, though. That's pretty deep. Back to the 1. Well, I wouldn't be saddling up to buy that anytime soon. I mean, other than maybe you get a little. Well, I sure would want to see the first 5 and then the retrace before I tried to pick a turn there. Just okay, look down as we go down. Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Now I got to get a change of character of some type to say, okay, I got a higher high. Now can I hold a higher low? Then I might take that. All right, Fash, he's kind of stubborn on that. Okay, I've redone it. Sam, have time. My idea is simple, so no need for layout. Okay, so let me get this one, and I think we're done here with this one. Okay, so this is bit to bit, just going off of, right, which sometimes you got to do this. So what are we doing here? Total market cap? Oh, this is
I think it's total 2.
Total 2, right? I just didn't see it. Where did it say? Oh, okay, got it. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So total 2. We got this is another Monty special, the inside pitchfork, right? Which most people don't even know what to do with it. I think that makes sense, right? So we come down here into this where you'd have this structural support, right? It's just potential support. I'm never misinterpret, right? Support is always just potential support. But you did get this must have had a wick. That must be why he's drawing it there. So he's using the lines, but my guess would be that the wicks gave you those pivots for the median line, which already got tagged. So 3, 1 more up, come down, but that looks like a lot more to go. So for total 2, this is bearish for alts. If that's the count that's going to play, what's the alternate? Well, I guess let's see if we could probably do this as. I'd have to see if we can get it like Bitcoin, where we could do a WXY. So we have an A, a B, and if we're going to go down in a C, but you might be able to go WX A, B, C, right? So it's hard to tell without the pivots. I don't think there's anything to do here. This is always kind of a guideline, right? How aggressively do I want to be pursuing alts? There's nothing here that says now would be that time. So all right, my shoulder's sore. I got live stream shoulder. I think we got them all. Some really tough ones. Some really interesting ones. Some great work from some members. Really good work, and a couple stumped the band. I'll circle back and see if I can come. One of them. Zoom, one of them had me stumped. I'll circle back to that, see if I can come up with something for members. I'll post it in the channel if I can. First, I got to remember what the hell it was. Okay, so there we go, guys. All right, appreciate you guys hanging out with us here. I hope you learned a little something. That's why we do these, right? And then just a reminder, you can always join us if you're interested in this stuff. Always join us for free. That's a good start. Get you into the white belt. And then if you like it and want to pursue some of the higher education, right, then that's a choice you get to make. But a lot of people just come in. They like that social membership. They stick with that. They get all access to everything but the upper belts, right? So you can post in here, work through some things, learn a bit along the way. So with that, we'll wrap it up here. I appreciate you guys, and I guess we'll call it a day.
Yeah, no Monte Crypto or no.
Oh
Monte
yeah,
Wednesday.
so you guys know, he's got a very unusual circumstance, so he will be off tomorrow because he's not able to do it. I'll be back on Friday, and then we'll pick up our regular schedule next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Okay, guys, thanks for hanging out with us. You guys have a good afternoon. Talk to you later.